All right. Well, this is a Thursday night team Zoom we've been doing for a very long time, and I want to introduce you to my special guest. We've been friends for years and years and years with Melody, Tina, and Bubba. We've all traveled all over the world together. We was in the original guys that started to come out, and this is the kind of lady you want to listen to as a warrior that don't take no for answer. I've never seen her when she was discouraged or down. She always breathes life into everybody. And, I've been so blessed in my going on 19-year career with It Works Global to have a team such as this, a team of leaders that is the rock of holding this thing together. And we all been together back in the early days when we had a wrap shortage and we had software crash and all the other crazy stuff that we had. And I've just been blessed to have these people all these years on this particular team, especially the Hatcliffs. And the fun we've had over the years, and our families come as one family. To have a lady like her that just steps up from where she was. I'm not going to tell her story. I'm going to let her do it from where she was when I first actually met them to where they've come now into the Millionaires Club and the industry leader. And Tina, come on and let's just share your story and go from starting. But I want to also note why It Works Global is the only company that I know of that I've heard the numbers. We're literally an explosion. And please mute yourself, please.
I don't care what degree you have.
Okay, hold on, folks. Let me mute some of these people. I'm gonna give you some numbers that Mark gave Tina, Melody, myself, and some other leaders. As of the lunch around the 6th, we had 30,000 new customers come in this month. About 15,000 reps in the last 2 weeks or so. And that's 45,000 people any way you move it. Now we have to ask why. Why are we growing at that pace? Is because we're not like everybody else. We're going to sit and wait for this pandemic to get over with. We're meeting this pandemic on its level. We're not waiting for it to get to us, and we're creating hope and security for everybody else. And we're doing it through extreme leadership. If you look at what It Works Global is doing with all the leadership, every day, some point during the course of the day, you have the ability to plug in and work your business right from your kitchen table or from the seat of your car, and it's a massive explosion. And I want to ask you one question before I turn it over to her. Do you want to be the one that's helping gather the next 70, 80, 90, 100,000 people? Or do you want to just sit there and wait on this to be over like everybody else? No, this, in times of adversity, that's when chaos is all around, that's when your new levels of leadership, it starts to expand, it starts to grow, and those leaders start to emerge to lead from where we are to where we're going, and where we're going is nowhere close to where we are. We have big dreams, big visions, and nothing has faltered all these years. So Tina, come in, tell your story, and let's tell everybody why this right now is a time to go out and acquire wealth in this pandemic.
Oh my gosh, Rusty. I came in 2008. So we're talking 12 years ago, and I happened to come in at a time when the economy was bad. Many of you may have not seen numbers like we're seeing now since when I came in the business. And y'all, I don't even know how I did it. I just got in and I got excited it was the wrap then because it was all I had tried. But with that excitement, I was able to take myself to Diamond in 4 months at $2.99 to come in this business at a time when everything was crashing all the way around us, Rusty. So now that I'm seeing what's going on right now, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm going back where we were because we are seeing that kind of growth again. It's like a lot of people are just, all the unemployment, all the people that don't have any work. We are blessed to have our nurses and our
Hold on a second, Tina. I can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself again?
I sure will, Rusty.
All right. I lost you for about 10 seconds there.
10 seconds. So back it up 10 seconds. Let's see if I can do that.
Yeah.
I am just so grateful for the people out there that are working for us. Without those people out there at the stores and medical and everything, we need them. And if any of y'all have family or or y'all are out there, thank you for all that you are doing for us. You know, Rusty, we've been able to work this business from home for a long time. And I remember when I got in 2008, it was something we talked about. It's a home-based business, but I didn't work from home. I literally would go in. Oops, someone's still unmuted.
Please,
I would
please
I
mute
would
yourself.
go into homes and have parties, and that was my work from home. But now with social media, I've never seen anything like this, Rusty. And I know me and you are so old school. I will tell you, this girl right here freaked out when everything shut down based on my business. I had like 8 expos already booked, paid for. I can't even get my money back. So they're sitting on a credit card, sitting there because that's the way I do it. I pay for all the expense. I go do these booths. I come back. I pay it all off and all the extra money. And we did pull out 2 of them, one in February and one the first week of March. And y'all, they were 2 of the worst shows I have done in a long time. And I really believe that was because the virus was already out there. People were already aware. People were, you know, I even think about that. I know Sherry and Kelly was with me. I see them on here. And I think we think about that. Gosh, we were out there in the middle of all of that and around all of it. And even us coming from conference, and we are all feeling amazing. And, you know, I really believe that all these years, 12 years of these greens in my body, all the products that I've been able to put in, the probiotics, I truly believe it has made me such an immunity fighting machine. Like, because we put ourselves out there where we shouldn't have been out there at that time. And we paid for it. I'm telling you, it cost us money to do those 2 shows. So we come home, we're like, okay, so the next one, we're going to boom it. We're going to just break all of these even. And before you know it, they're canceling everything. And they start canceling every single show all the way through May that we have already paid for and booked, and they won't give us our money back. And I will tell you, I was freaked out a little bit. You know, I had to go to prayer. I had, you know, God is in your hands. I'm putting this in your hands. And then I said, you know what? It's time for me to learn something I've been crazy scared of. And some of you are probably laughing at me when I tell you this story, but I was not a social media girl. I could talk about it all day long. I could watch your videos, but I didn't need to be a host social media person, because I was belly to belly and I had so many leads and stuff, and I was so busy.
Hey, please mute your phone.
If you want to mute them all, I'll unmute.
All right.
Okay. So, but you know, I got on some, and I'm so grateful for the team, Rusty. I mean, this comes from you. You are our upline. It's you. And then Melody, and then I've been doing video while I they started doing, and like Rusty,
You're freezing up.
tell you when I first, because of a pomade, I've never so kids job do on in connection, but now I got to the post it was $100. I am kind of ask myself back and learn. So the thing that's virus going on out there made some of the things that made ready for. It has made that weren't. Can you hear?
I hear you now.
I'm going to have my phone ready to push the button. If y'all lose me again, I'll just go in through my phone.
Okay.
But anyways, it has made us find out, for me, that this social media world is incredible. Like, it is totally incredible. I truly know the word of never coming out of my pajamas now. you're in your day pajamas and your night pajamas. And honestly, I wouldn't have made I put on a little powder and a little lipstick before I got on here, but it's not seen none of that stuff since February. But Rusty, it is booming out there. And I've never seen it works in my 12 years already building us. We never knew this was going to happen. We had no idea that we was going to hit something like we may have in 2008. But we were building, y'all. We were getting Dr. Nass's skincare. We were getting the Reds, another huge immunity product for us. So we've been building this, and then when this happened, we are sitting on everything people need. They either need to get their health to where people want to get their immunity built up. We've got all of those products they need. They, right now they're not wearing makeup, so why wouldn't they want the lash serum? They could be putting it on twice a day with no mascara. I mean, tell me that we are not sitting at home with products. I just did a live a few minutes ago, because I thought if I'm going to freshen up for Rusty and all of y'all, I'm going live and I'm going to tell them a little bit about those products I use when I freshen up. And I've already got, likes and comments on that. But I started thinking, if you get the lash serum and you get the neck cream, y'all, that's like this go at East, all of out there. It's incredible, and our business is going crazy. And can you tell I'm a little bit excited, Rusty?
Yeah, well, you know what, Tina, you're exactly right. And every time we went through a down wrap shortage, a software crash where we blew the system up, thanks to you and Melody, coming out of that, we grew out of every pandemic, every adversity. We come out and literally massively exploded. And here's why I'm excited about those explosions. We're all still here. This is my 19th year, only company I've ever done. I'm not sure about Melody's done a couple. She's a 30-year veteran. I think this was your first one. And we got so excited about a product that created value to the end user, to the consumer. That's why I'm alive. I've not been sick in 14 years, not an aspirin for a headache. So when I say I'm truly in love with the greens and the reds and all those products, I'm truly in love with it. This house has enough in it to take care of the entire family. We don't get sick. I've not an aspirin in 14 years. I'm not bragging. Now we work at it. And so I have a story to share with other people, because I don't want you to be like I was prior to the 14 years when I was very sick. And they said, you're going to die. But right now, if you make up your mind, we're going to go after it right now. And I've never seen a company that's got something going on to support you with a simplistic kindergarten system. All you got to do is get people there. You don't even have to explain it anymore, because you got leadership 6 days a week around the clock that's got something you can plug into, Tina, and help you explode your business. Now, it's entirely up to you if you're going to show up. If you're going to show up and have people on that call, and people are going to see, you're going to see people as you see yourself. And when you make up your mind, I see myself, I am worthy, this is my time, I deserve this level of success, and you start to insert yourself, you have to insert yourself and apply yourself, because I promise you, out of every valley, you have an entrance. But out of every valley, you have an exit. So you're going through the valley, which is to mature us up and to create a learning curve so you mature up. You won't waste a blessing. When you walk into what I already have experienced, this will be my fourth experience of this nature in this industry. When we walk out of this, and there's going to be more millionaires created. And by the way, I'm more than happy to tell you how many millionaires, about 60 in our organization. And I'm not satisfied with that, Tina, by no means. But I'm not bragging about all you guys here that's made the seven figures in the seven-figure club. It's the people that got helped along the way. It's the little girl that needs the $300, the $400. It's the impact that you guys as leaders made in massive amounts of people around the world that we've helped change their lives. Because you know what? We show up every single day. You cannot make me have a bad day. Do you know why? Because I live in that attitude of gratitude. But when I reflect early in the morning, I'm starting to reflect over my day in the attitude of gratitude. I call you leaders by name. And I'm so grateful for what God put you in my life. And so you can't be in my position or their positions if you don't got great people, great leaders. And so what makes us look good is I got one hell of a great team. I'll put my team up against anybody in the world in direct sales. Because we're not just a Super Bowl team, we're the Pro Bowl team. That's where when the guys the best of the Super Bowl get to go to the Pro. That's the kind of team we've assembled in the last 19 years. And I've been so blessed But I believe the blessings come because we wouldn't quit. We made a commitment to Mark and to God and to my wife and to my kids 19 years ago. And we said, we ain't going to quit. We're going to get a fight every single day. And I've lived this crazy, unparalleled life that I believe everybody deserves. Tina, I'm just like you. I'm more excited today than I've ever been about not where we are, but where we're going, but the people that's going to get caught up and this wave that's caught up in this draft that's going to bring you along. If you go out and apply yourself and you quit being stingy with your gifts and your talents and say, I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. I'm going to share this until the cows come home, until I get my family out of debt. There ain't nothing like paying yourself out of debt. You don't owe nobody. Then you wake up better when you own your home and it's yours and can't nobody run you off in times like these. So we have set up a plan as we grow you the person, and we teach you what to do with your money. That's your money. Do whatever you want to with it, but you cannot be poor girl and poor man rich. Do you know why you can't? Because you can't be that way, because if you do, you waste your substance. And when you waste your substance, what begins to happen? You end up broke, because the lack of training, lack of commitment, the lack of learning from a kid up is the way you see it. But you know what, Tina? Tell them about how wonderful this this program is. Hold on one second. I got people calling. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. How wonderful it is, and the extreme opportunity for $99. You have an extreme opportunity that you can take this anywhere you want. They keep talking about people getting wealthy on the internet. Yes, sir. There's a bunch of us on here tonight that's made millions of dollars, and we still showing up. And you can take from your kitchen table. And laugh when Tina said she had 2 sets of pajamas. She ain't left the house since conference. You know, God, some of you have been praying for this thing to come along. God, I just want to be home with my kids. And all of a sudden, God puts you in a position you have to be home with your kids. And now you're living in fear instead of your faith. He put you where you need to be. Now you've got to take the necessary actions to go from where you are to where you deserve to be. And we want to help you tonight raise what you believe and what you deserve and where you should be. And I promise you, this is where the legendary legacies are created. Would you agree, Tina?
I agree, Rusty. You know, I saw a post today and someone was talking about how they are working from home right now and they hate it. And I replied back and I said, wow, I've been working from home and I love it. And I just thought, wow, when they're sitting there, they have no community like we do, no family. Because we get on Zooms together and we laugh and we cut up. And if I want to, you know, take the afternoon off, it really is my choice because it is my business and I work from home. And I want to work late, I can. If I want to work other hours. But so many people that still are working at home are not happy. They are miserable. And it's not because the kids run around. It's because of what they do. They're not happy with that. So, you know, it can be a plan B, and that's what it was for me when I found out about this, a plan B, and it became my only plan A. So right now, $99, y'all, that's incredible. I paid $2.99. Oh my gosh, $99, and that was $2.99, y'all, back in 2008 when it was so bad. But $99, and you get 10 of our Skinny Brew sample packs. And the cool part of it is all that you got to do is get their name and address and their money, and you get to ship it to them without you paying the shipping, which is awesome right now because you can't go do a party in someone's house. So you might as well have it where It Works is going to ship it for you for free. So 10 of those, y'all, that's like $150 right there. Easily if you were selling it for $15, but I know many people who sell those for $20, but $150 back, get 6 customers immediately. If you get in tonight, if you're not in and you get in tonight or you help someone get in tonight, they still have 3 days to take advantage of the best sale that It Works has ever put out there. The 2 for $49 is so easy for anybody to go get 6 customers tonight, tomorrow, the next day, like that. We don't know what's coming next, and I'm sure it'll be good. But right now, we know that this is a sale that anybody and everybody would want. Get your 6 customers immediately. 30 days you have that you would earn $50 back in cash. Yeah, that is cash already coming to you. You will also get a $50 shopping spree. Now you can buy stuff that you want to use, like me and Rusty and all these other leaders on here telling our story of how well we feel and how amazing we feel, how long our hair grows. I mean, we got story after story after story. So you can get products for yourself, or you can even get products that you're actually selling and making money with. So $150 to buy anything you want. You just have to get those customers in, 6 of them, in the first 30 days. How cool is that? But we don't stop there, y'all. We have a $15,000 bonus that you are going to tap into when you start working immediately, and you have 3 calendar months. Not April, will not count in this. May, June, July. You have till the end of July to make a position that we call Diamond. I did it in 4 months when it was $2.99 to get people in, and we didn't have any kind of sale. We didn't have any kind of incentive. And really what we had was wraps. And I did it in 4 months. So I know you having almost 4 months coming in right now. There is no way you will not miss that $15,000 bonus if you get your butt to work and start sharing this incredible stuff that we've got. Because I'm telling you, I've never done the social media stuff, and they are buying from me, and I don't even know what I'm doing. And it's not little packages either. I'm just blown away with what's going on out there, Rusty. So y'all, another thing, we do not have to stock product. And I think that's very important to mention, because so many companies, when you get in, they want you to buy a package. You're having to sell stuff. It may go out of date. It might be wrong colors. We do not have to stock product. The company drop ships everything for you as you get these customers. And that's just a little bit of it, because there's pocket cash, there's residual income, there's that diamond bonus that I'm talking about, that $15,000. And if you're really good, don't stop there, because there's more. You hit the next one, it's $20,000. I won't go any further than that. We just got to get you in, get you started. We'll get you there step by step. And this wonderful family that you see right here, I see Rusty Lackey. I know Melody McFarland's on here. Y'all, they are unreal family. They are family, and they are here for you. And you know what? You've got Rusty being the pioneer of the company, longest one in. Melody was our very first ambassador in the company. It don't get a leg like that in the bloodline. We're coming from the best.
Well, you're right, Tina. So tonight, what I want you to do is make up your mind. You deserve more. You're made for more, but you're going to have to do more to go get more. You can't talk the action. You got to take action, and you can't wait till Monday. See, I believe when you procrastinate, that is a satanic ritual that you continually practice, which is a social learned behavior from a child forward. We'll just wait till Monday and get started. How's that been working for you your whole life? Absolutely not. The reason Melody and Tina and this great line of leadership here, the reason we've made it to this point in all these years is we're right now people. We're not going to wait to what we can get done tonight. I'm not taking it to tomorrow, because I have a specific plan of action. And every night I'm fixing to make my plan of action as soon as we hang up. And it is a priority plan of action of what must get done tomorrow. And I will not stop tomorrow until it gets done. You know what? And if you make it to my plan of action, we're going to work accordingly. And you know what? That is why we are where we are. It creates momentum, and success loves speed. But what I want for you is, number one, I've got the products that make you and your family healthy. I know preventative is much more than treatment. I've already done the treatment process. I'm not doing that anymore. That is my vow to me. I'm going to prevent, and I'm going to work really hard at preventing. And I'm going to try to help as many people as I possibly can before God says, your time is done, son. I'm going to help as many people gain your freedom physically and financially. I want to take you from being a liability in your thinking and a liability to your family to becoming an asset. When people look at you, they know they can listen to your conversation. They can watch the way you walk in the room and say, oh my God, there they are. That is an asset-minded person, because what your actions prove exactly what you are. Your words you speak prove what you are. So be careful what you tell yourself. And I want to challenge you like Mark challenged the leadership team. The rest of this month, absolutely no negative, no posting, no talking to yourself. Whatever comes out of your mouth, let it be in the attitude of gratitude. And I promise you, when you wake up first thing in the morning and you start to reflect over the simplistically things that you're grateful for, your health, you can see, you can walk, because they're going to cut my legs off, and I wasn't going to have any legs to walk. And then I reach over and I touch a lamp, and the electricity's on, the hot water's there. When I was a kid living in the mountains, we had to pull buckets of water from a spring branch. And you know what? When you're thankful and grateful for the simplicity, and then I have the wonderful girl I've been with for 41 years and 2 wonderful daughters. I have the Hatcliff, and I talked to Bubba constantly, and we're just like brothers. The brother I never had, and to Blair McFarland, brother I never had, and we've been in this thing a long time, and we know we got each other's back. Whether I see them every day or once in 3 months, I know we got each other's back. We're out there getting it, and when we're out there getting it, who is that for? It's not for us. It's because we want to help you go out and get it. We want to make sure we give you the correct leadership and the correct everything you need and the correct support to help you go from where you are to wherever it is your dream is. And I believe, Tina, God gave every one of us a vivid imagination. And within that vivid imagination, each one is specific to you because it is yours. I don't think you've ever had a fantasy, a dream, or anything else that God didn't put you in a position to go get it, or he would not allow that to be in your imagination. So whatever you feed is going to continually to fester. If you feed quitting, you're going to keep on quitting. If you feed, I'm going to fight like hell until I win, well, that's exactly what's going to happen. Make up your mind. You're going to take ownership, because I promise you, you have never, I don't care who you are, you have never been in a position in your life to be put in a position right this minute to create sheer wealth. And if you don't believe you're worth it, you don't believe your kids are worth it, you don't believe your spouse is worth it, and you don't believe you need to make a difference in other people's life, you've been put in a position to go out and create the sheer wealth. And this ain't for you. It's for the ability to give back to other people that need you to show up in their life. And you never know when you walk around the corner and you meet a crazy Tina Hatcliff or a crazy Melody McFarland. I used to have big trainings here, and there'd be 400 or 500 people. Half of those people would commute from Tennessee all the way to North Carolina. There'd be a caravan of people. It looked like a parade coming down the road. And here come all those girls from Carolina. And Mark and Cindy would fly over, and they'd say, wow, they drove how far? It's about 8-9 hours. And they were excited, and that's what created the momentum, and that's why you got a position and opportunity that you have right now. Because the pioneers, we just refuse to quit. You know why? Because we believe we're worth it. But you know what? We believe more than that. We believe you're worth it. I don't believe you showed up on this Zoom by accident. I think everything is a pre-planned purpose by God Almighty. So make up your mind right now. Don't go to bed until you get your priorities taken care of. You know, sleep is way overrated. I go to bed at 11. I'm up at 4 a.m. every day, 7 days a week. Sleep is overrated. Once you start getting things done and you get the fire in your gut, you know what? You can't sleep past 4 o'clock. It ain't hard to get up because you got a purpose to fulfill. You got things that's pulling you out of bed. You can't stay that long. No, you got to go get it done. You know what? You're like a missionary. You got to be on a mission to share this excitement with people, because one opportunity like this only comes once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime, or just a little while, you got a certain amount of time to seize this. And I promise you, John, Michael, all the rest of you guys on here, Tara, I promise you, there wasn't no big old bonuses when we got started. It was just a compensation plan. By the way, we pay out more money than the rest of them, 53 cents on every dollar, and way before those bonuses get there. And that's just the beginning of your abilities to earn. Everything feeds the other. It's a chain reaction. But every time you make a motion, make it happen, it's a chain reaction. It just unlocks this entire compensation plan. I don't know another company that's doing what we're doing right now. And I love all the direct sales. I just think that we happen to be the very best out there. Tina, what's the last word you tell these people before we let them get right back to work?
Okay, so I'm Mark's line. No stinking thinking. Y'all, you're the only thing that's going to stop yourself. And if you speak negative, if you think negative, or if you're around too much negative, it is going to slow you or it's going to stop you. So let's do what Mark says. No stinking thinking. Stay positive. If it comes through, then speak over it with 10 positives, because you can get through that. All of us together. We are so better together. And I am so blessed to call all of you family. I see so many of you right now just going, oh my God, my heart just always gets so warm when I see all these people, Rusty. And if they haven't figured that out yet, they will eventually be such a big part of this family. They'll feel just like we both do. And Melody, too. I see you, Melody.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you know what I believe, Tina? I believe before the foundation of the world, God Almighty chose every one of you, because out of the 5 billion spermlets, you were the one that made it. And once you made it to your mother's egg, you was nothing more than a fertilized egg going down your mother's fallopian tube. And God Almighty equipped you with everything you need. He equipped you with all the seeds of greatness, all the talents, all the skill sets, everything you need to go make it. The day you're birthed into a blueprint. And that blueprint is your life's purpose. And you have to go, and every blueprint has a principle and a purpose in it. That means that's something that you can go build because you've already been equipped with it. And you look at your blueprint, and that vivid imagination starts to rise. You get excited about life. So since the beginning of time till the end of time, there ain't never been nobody like you. You know what that means? That constitutes how valuable each one of you are. And once you understand your value, you start to add value to other people. You can't become valuable without adding value. You add value to other people. That means you're going to enrich their lives and add value to them. So up to this point, we've all had a social learned behavior. We've modeled and mirrored the wrong people. And we have had everything, and most people are going to die with the bow on the box and never utilize that gift of that blueprint and all the stuff God God gave you, that you're birthed with, because you're what, predetermined. And so what you're going to do from this part of this night forward, you're going to create a new mirror, because you're going to take the necessary actions. You're going to stop blaming everybody else as why you ain't where you think you need to be. You're going to take the action, which creates a new mirror through your action, and you're going to be the next hope that you go out and as you share that with other people, you're going to lend them your hope, your faith, but they're going to see you taking the actions, not talking action, but taking action, and therefore they want to follow and posture themselves after what the leadership has taken the action, because that's what creates momentum. That's what creates what the asset minded. That's what creates the assets in your banking account. That creates the assets, and in fact, it creates assets and adds value to everybody else that you meet. Become a walking, talking billboard. And you know what? It's so beautiful. If you choose not to, you ain't got to leave your kitchen table to do this thing. They never made it this easy. When me and Tina and Melody started coming up through here, we got out, we worked. Me and Melody and Tina, we racked up more jet miles than most people find a lifetime. We did that every year. Guys, I love you. You matter to me until tomorrow. Y'all make this the best day you've ever had. Good night. Thank you, Tina.